hope you guys enjoyed my little montage of what it takes to get dressed for this kind of weather. A high of 15 degrees today. With the wind, it definitely feels like it's in the negatives, so I am absolutely bundled up, baby. I've been getting a little bit of cabin fever, to be honest. A little stir crazy. With all this cold weather, I haven't been really going outside and enjoying the outdoors as much as I like to. Obviously can't do much fishing because these streams around here, it's been so cold, everything's frozen. There are a few days left of turkey season. I haven't seen any turkeys in quite a while, but I'm gonna go out and see if maybe I can locate some, because everything's still covered in snow and ice. I feel like if I can find some areas where there's access to acorns or even just open ground fields, they should be there, because we got some rain yesterday. They should be there trying to get some worms and things, bugs. So let's go give it a shot. Alright, you guys, as you can see, this area that I've just come to, this kind of crest right here, this is the south-facing ridge side, so it's getting a lot of sun and most of the ice and snow is melted, so this is a really good area to maybe see some turkeys passing through. The next ridge over, it's all shaded. You can see it's covered in snow and ice still, but on the other side of that, it's the same deal. It's cleared off from the snow and the ice. I do know in the past the turkeys will roost kind of down lower off of that ridge over there, so I think we're gonna go try that south facing slope if we can make it over there. I should have put on my crampons, but we're gonna give it a shot. So let's go. Whoa. Okay. Oh, so cool. You guys, look at that. And look what I found. Oh. Wow. Pretty. First shed of the year. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Maybe we can find some more. Oh, honestly, this just kind of made the whole hunt worth it. That is awesome. It's really fresh too. I know you guys can't see me right now, but my plan is to kind of make my way through these cedars and kind of cut across this saddle right here and find a spot where I can maybe catch these turkeys heading back to roost if they went up high today on the mountain. So we got to get over there pretty quick. Definitely should have worn my crampons. This is all solid ice. This is pretty dangerous. Alright guys, I think I have found a pretty good spot. I'm right on the edge of a little clearing that's got several tunnels, if you will. I don't know, but it looks pretty good. Like up to my right is the top of a ridge that's got some clearing from the snow and the ice where I feel like would be a great place for them to feed. But then all up and down this ridge side looks really good. So there's definitely some other birds, which is a good sign. But yeah, I think the best thing for me to do is just to wait and listen. But yeah, this is my little spot. Alright guys, I think it's time to move. This wind has really kicked up out of nowhere, so I'm having a really hard time hearing anything. So I think I need to move to the edge of a bigger clearing so I can cover more ground, because I just can't really hear anything. So we're gonna head that way. Solid ice. I just got back to the house, farmhouse. It's a dog pile. Alright, should definitely help. I don't know if my camera equipment or I can handle if the temperature drops anymore. I did forget my gloves inside, so let me go grab those and then we will head into the great outdoors. I'll walk you when I get back, okay? I promise. Just a minute. Another thing that makes it a little difficult when it's this cold out is filming. I hope you guys can hear me with my face mask on, but any bit of my skin that's exposed is just freezing in a second. You guys, I can actually walk. Yes, I do not have my shotgun, and that is because I am not going to be doing any turkey hunting. I do have some other firepower with me, but I'm not planning on turkey hunting. I am just going to be doing some shed hunting. I'm still dressed in my camo because this is some of the warmest stuff that I own. I want to cut this way and go along the trail of where we found that shed yesterday and head down towards the pond where there's a really, really heavily used trail, and we'll just check that out first. this trail right here, you can see it. It's really heavily used. It's right by the pond. That's the pond. There's a little bit of water right here that's not frozen, but all the way across is completely solid. This is a spring-fed pond, so it makes sense that where the spring water is coming through, it's still a little bit open, which is good. The wildlife can still drink from certain little spots. This would be a good spot to check for some sheds, I think. Ooh. Oh my gosh, there's one down by the pond. Ah. Whoa, it looks like the other side to the one I found yesterday. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at that. Right there, right next to the water where there's this open spot that's not frozen from the spring. Oh, look at that. That is definitely the pair to the one I found yesterday. How cool. How cool is that? Wow. That is a nice buck, you guys. That is gonna be a beautiful deer next year. Oh my gosh, look, and it's still a little bit bloody from him just losing it. That's awesome. Just brought some rope. So you guys might be wondering what it is that I might want these for or use them for. Besides them just being really cool and getting you excited for next year, next hunting season, I think these are awesome to decorate the house with. But my mom makes these really awesome antler lamps that we have one in the farmhouse. It's really, really pretty, but I just love them. All right, we'll see if that'll hold. Super cool. Following some deer sign right now. Oh gosh. Thank goodness for these crampons, because there's no way I can make it up this ridge without these. It is just amazing to me that these animals survive out here in these conditions. They're such hard and resilient creatures. It's amazing. Just it makes me appreciate nature so much. It's brutal. It's so brutal, but it's so beautiful. All right, guys, I have made it down to the wild side. And like I was telling you guys yesterday, I felt like this will be a really good spot to turkey hunt, and I've been seeing some good sign. So I wish I could have gotten over here yesterday, but right behind me there, you can see some of that, the ground is all roughed up. That's definitely turkeys that have been digging for bugs and things. So no luck down by the creek. I just hiked up this other mountain that is actually really close by. Right over there is where I harvested my 10-pointer from this past season. So eerily quiet. The ground is so frozen over here that you can't even see any tracks. My camera is definitely getting mad at me again. It's acting up, but I can't stand it. I'm like halfway up this ridge right here, and you guys see it goes straight up right here, and the top is all flat. And I was scouting up there before the hunting season, and there was a lot of bedding area and deer sign. I know there were some big bucks roaming around up there, so I have to go up there. Put in a good effort here. Barely made it up. You can see the top of this ridge now, and I'm just over on the other side, and what a difference. I mean, where the sun hits, most of the snow and ice on this side is gone. So look at all this turkey sign, all these scratching bare spots. That's where they've been annihilating this ridge. These turkeys have just been obliterating the side of this mountain for any food they can find. And there's still some acorns. It's absolutely crazy how high up on this mountain I am. I am up really, really high. It's so cool. I wish I could depict this more for you guys, but it is so beautiful. Like, I love being in situations like this where it just feels like you're the only person for thousands of miles. It is so steep and icy, especially down that way. It's just straight down. And I saw some marks. There were two like sharp claw marks. I'm not sure what it was, but it was something that was trying to grip onto anything for dear life. And it looked like it slid almost all the way down that whole mountainside. Maybe some of the other deer are taking a little longer to shed that are up here in this higher elevation. I don't know. I do know that there are some absolute monster deer still roaming around here, so I mean, it just feeds my soul to think about it, and I guarantee you I'll be back out here again to scour this area, because I guarantee you whatever is living up here right now is a giant mountain buck, and I would love to find his antlers. Also, if you guys watched my hunting video from this past season, that beautiful, massive-bodied 10-pointer, and I'm not saying that to toot my own horn or anything, he was a giant-bodied deer. He had a scar on him over a foot long, straight down the side of his belly, where, you know, it could have been during hunting season, maybe bow season, someone skimmed him with a broadhead. Maybe he ran across some barbed wire, or maybe another buck did that with his antler. And I can tell you what, if that was the case, that buck that did that was an absolute behemoth. So that's the kind of stuff that just keeps me up at night. Whoa, chiseling away. So many holes. Look how cool. There's all the wood chippings here. I'm guessing a woodpecker. That is neat. Looking for bugs. It's so cool to see how all these other creatures are surviving out here. Oh gosh. That's definitely some sort of an animal den. I'll back away from that. Slowly. The tracks that go straight down, and then they cross right up there. Those are all tracks right there, going straight up. So I was hoping we might have had an easy find down there in the bottom, but don't see. I'm not seeing anything. Well, you guys, I'm back around the pond, so that means I'm getting closer. And I just want to say, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it's gonna be pretty exciting, a little bit entertaining for you guys, but I promise there's lots more good videos to come. I can't stop looking for these things. My eyes are just like still scanning the ground. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was super fun it was more than fun, it was very much needed and refreshing for the soul. I know that winter can be a really taxing time for people who struggle with anxiety and depression and maybe a little bit of loneliness. The cold weather can kind of get us in a bad headspace, and I definitely know what that feels like. So stick it through, because spring will be here before we know it. I know it's hard to imagine with how cold it is everywhere, but it will be, and it's gonna make it that much more enjoyable. But if you are able to get out and find some beauty in your surroundings, I promise you it will make you feel a lot better. It'll make you look at these winter days a little bit differently. And yeah, this is all part of God's beautiful creation. I'm so grateful and thankful to get to experience it and appreciate it, because it definitely inspires me. So I'm so grateful to have found the other half of this rack. My goodness. Well, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. What's this?
What do you think? 4 feet on the stripes in the Alabama highway.